reminds me that I've done a podcast before, 50 years back, and wow, it was fucking shit. So next podcast night, you guys say more
So, Ghost of Spike Milligan, I decided to go through my folders and dig out all my funny stuff, or my intention of funny stuff that, yeah, never mind. This is the most commercial as I can get. This is Radio Merseylie. What happened to the days when every kid was diseased and living in poverty before those do-gooders stuck their noses in? What about the days when it was dark at night, you could embark on a one-man crime wave without fear of being molested? What happened to the days when policemen sorted out young scallies by framing them with contaminated evidence for crimes they could not possibly have committed? What about the days when you could fire a sawn-off shotgun into the chest of your husband and wife without being reported to social services? What about when it was dark at night and you could leave a bear trap on the doorstep of someone who worked nights and you could hide and listen to their ankle bone getting smashed beyond repair? What happened to those days when time would fold in on itself and you had the chance to murder Adolf Hitler? So you did, but when you came back, you discovered the timeline had been damaged and everybody was a slave to a robot being operated by a giant lizard. So you had to go back to shout at yourself before you could shoot Hitler, only to find that when you came back, you were being chased by an infinite number of left-wing activists over why you didn't kill Hitler, pursued by an infinite number of right-wing activists over you trying to kill Hitler, and sued for plagiarism by an infinite number of science fiction writers. What about the days of putting anthrax on everything 3 times a day without worrying if it killed you? And finally, what about the days when Radio Merseyside was worth listening to? I've probably got more laughs than that. Sense of humour, it was a very, very small stockpile of funny poems, unfortunately. This is 2007. This is Triceratops. Look, here comes the Triceratops. That's the bastard Triceratops to you. Mr. Bastard Triceratops. Herbivore who tells you to fuck off. You always know when he's going to bed. It's when he flicks a V sign from the closed blinds in the middle of the night in the land of Zed. Hey, Mr. Bastard Triceratops, I had a dream my parallel universe me was a singer in a band. He told me to shave my beard off when we go to war with Iran. Hey, Mr. Bastard Triceratops, that's not my tambourine you've crushed. Mr. Bastard Triceratops, herbivore who tells you to fuck off. And for those who've listened to me in modern poems, you can sort of see the sort of slight delay. You can sort of see why I just thought I've got to stop writing this. However, this one, given the reaction, it's like that's how first one did really amazing. I remember doing it in 2006. It got a huge response, but times clearly have changed. But this one is the closest I've got to my sense of humour scientifically possible. I've got onto paper. It's probably, the only reason I'm not going to burst out laughing when I read it is because I know the joke. Because this is Fame is Transitory. Cyndi Lauper. And no award ceremony is complete without an award for the best album to feature a photograph of Gary Clockerwatch looking sunburnt on a recent holiday in baggy shorts and a pink washed white t-shirt which is covered in water as he's holding a lager. Because it's such an honourable and prestigious award, this year it has been won by nobody. So both the music industry and Gary Clockerwatch get no money from anybody ever again. And I believe we can go over to Gary, who's with David Coleman now. David Coleman. So, Gary Clockerwatch, you've lost all your money and nobody in the world will speak to you again. Gary Clockerwatch. Well, the good news is, because of all this, more and more people will get to see the photograph of me looking sunburnt on a recent holiday in baggy shorts and a pink washed white t-shirt, which, to tell the truth, is covered in piss, but I'm still holding a lager. more people will get to see that picture in tomorrow's paper and see for themselves. David Coleman. Well, I don't think so. You see, we're using the photograph of you at this ceremony to illustrate our story. Gary Clockerwatch. Oh, we should have changed into it tonight. David Coleman. Yeah, it's too late. Sorry, you're all like, oh, what the fuck? This is brilliant. Thank you.